Hello and welcome back to Live Laugh Stuck. I am Jackie, aka Jax. My pronouns are they, them, and happy 413, 10 whole years since the end of Homestuck. Sorry for the late episode this month. Dami and I have been moving, which is also why the sound might be kind of off. That and I'm editing this episode, not Dami, so between the two, hopefully it still sounds good. I had a different episode that I was going to publish today, but I got to like the last 10 minutes of it and discovered that there were some audio issues I was not expecting to have to deal with, which meant that it was taking longer than I thought. So here we are, a classic 413 episode. And what would a classic Live Last Stuck 413 episode be without a little drama talk? I swear I wanted to write a fun little script before the news hit, but considering the sorts of stances I take on this podcast, it felt weird not to talk about it. Like, I sat down and I tried to write something, like, lighthearted and fun, but, I don't know, it's the elephant in the room, right? So, just a heads up, all of this information is accurate, to my knowledge, as of, when I'm recording this, like 5:30 or whatever, 413. So if things have changed, I've gotten better, whatever the case, I don't know about it because I'm in my present and in your past, and so maybe things have gotten better, and this will just be like a damn. You remember when that happened? That fucking sucked. So, Homestuck.net is down. The Homestuck Discord, the unofficial one, the one that's been around since I think also 10 years, that's down too. The Homestuck Reddits might be next. A Tumblr blogger that was loudly critical of Hussey, but still really niche, has left Tumblr. And leaks from the official Homestuck Discord shows that this was planned by the people running it. Homestuck.net is a resource I have repeatedly recommended for all of your fandom archival needs, and it has a lot of cool resources. Thankfully, there's a mirror of it up that I'll link below, but no matter your opinions on the Homestuck Discord or Reddit or Macon, who, if you don't know, runs the Discord, Reddit, and Homestuck.net, Homestuck.net is a load-bearing part of the fandom, even if it is relatively recent in the grand scheme of things. I think it came out in 2020. So I guess not so. It's been 6 years. Relatively recent. It really feels like Hussey is trying to take control of every part of the fandom and silence anyone even a little well known for speaking critically about them. That blogger I mentioned, according to the leaked screenshots, they were served a restraining order. They found out where they lived and sent police to their door with a restraining order, even knowing that they have immigrant family members. In 2026, in the USA, they sent police to a random fan's door for being mean about them on the internet. Again, this is according to leaked screenshots from the official Discord of people talking about calling the police to check in on if the restraining order has been served yet. I'll link the sources to everything I'm talking about in the show notes as well. How many more times does Hussey and their team have to use legal threats to try to silence people and destroy fandom resources before we, as a wider fandom, see the pattern? Well, just chase out anyone who doesn't like what's going on, attract new fans who don't know any of the history, and you're golden. Destroy staple resources of the fandom, and they have to go to you for everything. Discredit or silence anyone who's critical of you, and you control the narrative. Put a lot of people, if not everyone, you work with under NDAs, so no one who doesn't like your work practices can speak out against you, and no one can prove you've done anything wrong. Trying to go after Sarah Z was the biggest slip-up Hussey has made yet, and I'm forever grateful for it. Someone with a big platform, with resources, someone not connected to the Homestuck community at all, was on the receiving end of Hussey and What Pumpkin's bullshit, called it for what it was, and published it on YouTube. So, even though I'm a small-time podcaster, I feel it's my responsibility to talk about Hussey taking down more community resources and using legal threats against more people for speaking ill about them and Homestuck. Please, do not financially support Hussey or any official Homestuck works. Support fans, buy merch off of Etsy, commission art, and if you don't have money, engage with other fans. This year's Homestuck Polyswap is open for signups until April 22nd. Go join the Homestuck Fan Author Coalition and participate in a lot of their events. They just released like a zine. And hey, we're bringing back the Doom timelines, which is a thing I meant to make an announcement for, but here we are. So go audition to be part of a podfic. There are so many ways you can enjoy Homestuck without touching anything Hussey and WhatPub can profit from. However, I do understand that there are so many terrible things going on in the world, so if buying whatever latest official plush comes out is what gives you the joy we all so desperately need, then, well, I'm just some podcaster, you know? Do what you want. Just don't forget to engage with your fellow fans as well. Build communities, gather resources, and archive that shit. Share it around. Supporting each other and building and maintaining a welcoming fandom should always be the biggest goal we strive for every 413. With that, unfortunately downer of an episode, we'll be back to our regularly scheduled Moosey in May. Thank you to Danny the Spoonlord, my longtime Ficus fan supporter on Ko-Fi. Ko-Fi? Whatever. If you want a shout out like this on episodes, go to ko-fi.com/jaxyax and sign up for our $10 tier. That's called Ficus Fan. That's the Ficus Fan tier. I'm not calling Danny a fake fan. I'm just funny. I'm funny. You can also support for as little as $1 a month and get a back catalog of bonus material. Theoretically, future bonus material. But God, I work a full-time job. And also a special channel in the Discord server. Discord server, you say? That's right. It's free to join and chill to chat in, and you can also catch up on my other projects. Or just talk about Homestuck with other fans. Or lurk. You can find more podcast episodes at livelaughstuck.com or wherever you get your podcasts. I think literally wherever. I don't know, maybe some of y'all have some niche places you're getting some podcasts from, but I mean, how'd you find this to begin with? God damn, you're persistent. And you can find more of my projects at jaxax.com. Thank you to Dami for the theme music, and thank you for listening.